What is up, you guys? You are now tuned in to episode 11 of the All In with Rainn and Bliss podcast. You know, we took some time off. We had to regroup, get ourselves back together because we just had a lot going on. But nevertheless, we are back. We're feeling good. We're ready to, keep it going, keep it coming.
Yeah. Like I said, it's just all about like a work-life balance, and like we just had to balance the two, and it just came down to just having to take a couple of days off of the podcast. But we're back and we're better. Shit, I don't forgot what I wanted to say. To say something, and I forgot already. But
that's gonna be us all night. So
yes, but I'm excited. I'm excited to be back and to be doing something that is just so refreshing, and it just it just takes a lot off of your plate. Like when you're literally like just balancing like work and life. Like this is like I go here to vent, and like this is just so awesome that like I'm back at it and we get to like have some fun. So
great. Well, I'm glad to talk to you. I feel like I haven't talked to you in months, and it's probably been what, like a week and a half, 2 weeks? I feel like I haven't talked to you since January. It's like, where's my friend?
But like, so honestly, like not to get like deep or anything, but like I've been so lucky to have you. Like I honestly like I for real keep shit like to myself. Like doesn't matter what it is. And like I was just like over the past couple weeks I was like I need to talk to Rainn. Like, I need to talk to Rainn. Like, she's, like, the only person I trust, only person I really want to talk to. And I was like, no, for real. Like, I'm really lucky to have you because I would have just kept everything in to myself. Like, I wouldn't have told anybody anything. And, like, that's why, like, friendships are so important, for real.
They are. Oh, air hug.
Yeah, for real. But
well, honestly, I'm just really glad that you decided to like reach out to me and like especially like talking about work, because I can contest to that. Like just the field, the industry that we're in, people don't realize it is so fucking annoying, and the fact that it's just one of the major industries that's being overlooked right now in this pandemic has pissed me off to the furthest extent. But I'm not gonna get on that. Because I'll talk about it all night. But, just especially when you reached out about just work in general, I feel you because I've been dealing with the same, of course, not the exact same problems that you were going through, but just not having that motivation, just trying to get caught up with things. It's overwhelming. It is.
It's been so overwhelming. Like, I literally fell asleep in the middle of a meeting yesterday. Like, that's how exhausted I've been. Like, last week I was working, like, 8 to 8. Like, I was literally working from, like, 10 to, like, 10 o'clock at night. Like, I was literally so exhausted. And then we threw Sean's birthday party this weekend. And it was a lot of fun. But, like, when you're entertaining people, it's just so exhausting. Like, it was fun. Like, I got no chill time whatsoever from cleaning up the night before everyone gets here to entertaining people while they're here to basically putting up a whole birthday party. And then like we had friends stay till yesterday. Like I said, like yesterday I literally fell asleep during a meeting. I was literally like sleeping all day long. I think I went to sleep at like 5 and I slept from 5 to 8 o'clock this morning. Like I've literally been so exhausted. Like I don't think I've ever been this overwhelmed ever in my life until that. And like that really just like I don't know, it just opened my eyes to a lot of stuff. So, like you really gotta treat yourself and you really have to focus on yourself for a little bit. Like you can't like life just gets so overwhelming, and I just thank God I don't got kids because if I had kids, I don't know how about
could you imagine like that is just like shout out to anybody that is out here with kids just going through it and working through it with them, because I'm like the end all be all for just my damn self. So I couldn't even imagine a whole nother human being that I would have to look after while dealing with this. That's just insane.
Yeah, life is crazy. But yeah, we're on episode 11 of the Rainn and Bliss podcast. Her name is Rainn and my name is Bliss. And we are here. So, like, we haven't been here in a couple of weeks. So, like, there's been a lot of tea out. There's been a lot of stuff.
Yeah.
Happened.
Oh, yeah. The tea don't stop.
It don't ever stop. It don't ever stop. But I guess we can start with, like, the most recent tea, and that is the WAP music video and song. So, like, what are your thoughts on that?
I thought it was just, I don't know. It's just like, that's exactly what I would expect from Cardi B and Meg. I don't know if I want to go there yet or not, but I feel like, you know, we're back on the pod. I might as well, you know. Okay. So I don't really believe in the whole Meg incident anymore. Like, I don't believe it. I think it's promo. I'm just gonna come out and say it. I do. Listen, first off, she still hasn't came out and said really what happened. She hasn't came out. She hasn't talked about it.
Yeah, all right. Just pause real quick. I have to start talking more because this isn't just a video podcast. And I feel like I do a lot of facial expressions. And, like, people who are listening don't really get that. So I'm giving Miranda the look that is like, she has kind of said what happened, if that makes sense. So I just have to use my words more and not social cues because this is a video plus audio podcast. So
I peeped the little IG post where she's like, y'all want me to, like, release my bathing suit or whatever, and I'm just like,
you don't think? Well, like, all right, so
just the way the events are going, it just makes me feel like, okay, like, you know how some of the rappers used to, like, go to jail for, like, having drugs or a gun, and the next thing you know, like, their EP drops or a single drops with a music video, and then, like, they're out of jail all of a sudden. That was the vibe I was getting. That's all I'm saying. That's the vibe I caught.
I mean, I think that what happened to her is very I don't even know the word I want to use. I don't think it was cool that she got shot by a man. If it was by Tory Lanez, I don't think domestic violence in that case is cool at all. One thing I did pick up from her, she said, I felt like in that moment I couldn't trust any of my friends. Like, why did I get shot? And what I took from that is that anybody that was involved that night they're no longer friends. So, like, her and Kelsey, who were like this, like tight, they're no longer friends. Like, that's what I took from that. I think that the whole WAP video was prior to that. I don't think it was used as a rollout because it wasn't her song. It definitely was Cardi's right. Song. I think that her releasing the bathing suits is just, she has clout right now with the WAP video, so she decided to drop her bathing suits. I think she's just trying to get past everything that happened and everything, like selling bathing suits, the WAP video, whatever, is distracting her from everything that happened previously. Because, like, the attention was Megan got shot. Now it's Megan's in the WAP video, you know? So it kind of, like, took the attention off of that to something else. And I think that's why she's capitalizing on that opportunity. If that makes sense. But back to the video and the song. What are your thoughts?
I'm gonna let you have that one. I'm just saying.
I'm just playing, like, devil's advocate. I don't have any ill feelings or anything toward Meg. I still feel like even though she plays this media person, I still feel like I don't even know who she is in the media. I don't know who she is as a person. I don't know who she is in the media. Like, I just have no idea who she is. So it's hard for me to, like, comment on her character when I have no idea who she is. So, but
Touche.
Yeah, but the WAP. What are your thoughts on the WAP song in the video?
I mean, the song's cool. That's not something that, it's not like something I would bump like 24/7. Only because like that's not really my style of music anyways.
Yeah.
So I think for the style of music that it is, I think that song goes hard. Like the fact that she had like all these dope ass females in the video, I thought that was hard. Like I didn't really understand the point of the video, I guess, but I mean, I guess that doesn't really matter.
I felt the same way. I like
24/7, so that's all that really matters.
I felt the same way at 12:30 because, like, you know, like I'm just such a huge Cardi fan. I had to participate in everything. So I watched her live from 11:45 to 12. I watched the video drop at 12. The video is fire. But unlike the old days, I don't think that the video has a plot. And I just didn't really get the meaning of the video as much. I will say that when Kylie walked out, I was a little confused. I thought Kylie was going to do a twerk or something. I was like, wait, hold up. And then she just walked into a room and we didn't see Kylie again. And I was kind of like, oh, like, what happened there? But I do like the song. Like, I'm a nasty bitch. I like nasty music. Like, I feel like it's this modern day look back at it. Like, that's what I think it is. And I enjoy the song. I do think it's a bedroom song. Like, I think I would want to have sex to it. I don't know. Like, I mean, like, when I go to a club, will I be screaming wet ass pussy? Probably not. But when I'm at home or in the car, I might be singing WAP. Like, I don't know. But I do like the song. The music video, I think they slayed every single look. I think every single frame was popping.
Yeah.
I get the females being in there because there's some hoes in this house. I just, for me to have a Kardashian cape on, as some may say, I don't really get the point in Kylie Jenner being in the music video. Like, if she was in there, I would have liked to see something interesting by Kylie Jenner. Like, you gonna put Kylie in there, you better make her whine something or do something. And it was just her walking into a room. So I was just very confused in that aspect of it.
Yeah, I agree. I think, honestly, her cameo was a little bit too long for her not doing anything.
Yeah.
Like, if she just wasn't gonna do anything, we could have just took a shot. Like, just one shot of her, and then that's cool.
Yeah, they should have put Tiana Taylor. I mean, I know Tiana Taylor's pregnant, so that's probably why not. But it would have been nice Tiana Taylor walking down the hall, because I would have been, like, piqued my interest just a little bit. Like, to see, like, what's really behind all the doors if I see Tiana Taylor walking through the hall. Like, I just think that it got caught a little bit off guard. But the political part to it, the people signing petitions and all that bullshit to get Kylie Jenner out of the video.
What?
I thought there was over 50,000 signatures to remove Kylie Jenner out of the WAP video. Like, what is wrong with people? Because people are haters. Like, that's just what it is.
Yeah, like, that's definitely, like, that's pure hatred.
Like, you took the time out of your day to sign a petition to get her out of a music video that is going to do well regardless of your signature, because that means you obviously watched the video. And, like, what does that have to do with you? Like, people are so emotional. Like, get over it.
I did not know that there was a petition for this. How did I miss that?
Yo, you should have saw it.
That is crazy. Did they really think Cardi was, like, going to listen to that?
No, people just wanted to be haters. And just like Kylie, just like Cardi said, like, Kris Jenner has literally been there to support me. I've literally, Kylie treated me and my family like family when we went to Stormi's birthday party. Like, people need to understand that they're, like at the end of the day, these celebrities are humans. They're not just celebrities. So, like, they build relationships with people. Like, they didn't just throw Kylie in. I mean, they probably did throw Kylie in there for clout. I'm not going to say they didn't. But it wasn't just on some, oh, she's Kylie Jenner, let me put her in my video. There's she already had Megan in the video. The video was already going to be popping regardless, you know? So People are just haters at the end of the day. I will say that I did like Kylie's.
Madam, you glass.
Oh, you need a little bit. All right, that's good. Thank you.
That is so cute.
That nigga get on my nerves. Anyway, I will say that I did like Kylie's outfit in that video. I feel like I need it for my birthday.
Listen, all the fits were fire. I liked everybody's outfit that they showed.
And the dancing part, I was like, okay, Cardi, because you know Cardi can't dance. But she was trying to get it, and I was fucking with it. And I liked the video. I liked the song. I had some heated discussions with some people around the subject of the song. Just like, why? Anyway, just like the subject of the song, like, why? Like, men are so misogynistic when it comes to caring about what women say about their own bodies. And, like, that's what really, like, gets me off of it just really gets my panties in a bunch. Because how the fuck do you blast Kodak Black, Lil Baby, all those niggas all day long, but as soon as a woman says that her pussy is wet, it's a problem. But when you was 12 years old singing the Whisper song, you ain't care. Like, how is it so detrimental to our society, the fact that women are saying they have wet-ass pussies? I turned out just fine singing Look Back at It. So what is the difference?
That's a fact, because that was a nasty-ass song back in the day.
Just like Adina Howard, Freak Like Me. I want a freak in the morning, a freak in the evening. Just like, what is wrong with that? I turned out just fine. Like, so I don't understand, like, people grow up. It doesn't matter, like, you hear certain music, sure, but you grow out of it and you see that, like, it may not be, I don't know. I feel like I'm talking too much. But that shit just pisses me off. Like, I hate men so much, misogynistic men. Like, get over yourself. Your dick is probably small anyway.
But it's like, quite frankly, wouldn't you want to know? Like, wouldn't you want to know? I'm just saying. Like, I don't understand why that would make a man uncomfortable. Y'all literally y'all subscribe to OnlyFans, but you want to be uncomfortable about a fucking song. Fuck out of here. Like, y'all sound crazy as shit.
Exactly. Like, you're mad. Like I feel like men are mad that women are actually using what they got to their advantage instead of you using us. And, like, that's the problem. Like,
that's the real conversation.
Yeah, like,
right there.
Instead of making y'all baby daddies, we making y'all sponsors, and now y'all got a problem with it. No, like, fuck out of here. Like, no, get over yourself. And, like, if rappers want to become strippers, so the fuck what? They're making millions and they're enjoying life. Because at the end of the day, all this money shit don't account for shit. The only thing that accounts for anything in life is your happiness, and that's just what it is at the end of the day.
Right, and like you said, like, when you die, you can't take it with you. So
exactly, you can't take your LLC with you when you die, nigga. But you can live a long, happy life. So. So get over it. People get on my nerves.
And then I seen the other post where they was talking about, they was like, literally Janae Aiko and Megan Thee Stallion talk about the same shit. The only difference is she whispers. And I was like, you know what? Y'all might actually be on to something. She really do be talking nasty.
She has a song called Pussy Fairy.
Subtle.
She has a song called Pussy Fairy. I can't wait till you come over because I'm not sober, because you know when I'm drunk, I want to fuck. I like to suck. Like, what is the difference? She's actually saying the act. We just saying our pussies is wet. Like, what is the difference? And the same thing is Tiana Taylor. She had a song called Work This Pussy. Nobody said shit. But as soon as Cardi B, the ex-stripper, and Meg Thee Stallion, who is known to ride that dick, however, we don't know. But as soon as they make a song about it, I think it's literally just Cardi B. I think all that clout came from Cardi B. Oh, she's an ex-stripper and oh, she's talking about wet ass pussy, blah, blah, blah. That's bad for our younger girls, whatever. Well, I honestly think when I was singing nasty songs, my mom would come in and tell me, yo, cut that shit off. And I think that that's just what should be happening. Like, I don't think Cardi made that song for 13-year-olds to listen to. She made that song for grown women to listen to and dance to. Like, that's what it was made for.
Half the shit that is going on in the fucking world ain't even supposed to be for 13-year-olds.
Exactly.
Fucking stopping it. So
we can't control the media. You can't control media. You can't control it. So
like niggas is out here talking about popping perks and fucking falling asleep, nodding off like fucking fiends in music studios and selling crack on corners. Is that shit supposed to be for 13-year-olds? No. But you'll still talk about it.
Exactly.
Lighting up fucking blocks and shit. That's not supposed to be for 13-year-olds. Yes. However, y'all niggas is still saying it. So
it's
I don't want to hear shit about it.
It's still bumping it. Like, just like they say. Like, I mean, like, two wrongs don't make it right. I get it. But just because what you think is susceptible to society and what you think is detrimental to society doesn't mean that everybody else thinks that. Some people enjoy stripping. Some people enjoy.
Sure.
I mean, like, people, like, I just don't, like, people live their life for them. People don't live their life.
Crack. They don't want a real job.
They don't want a real job, so they sell crack. Like, you don't think that they don't know that they could possibly go to college? Them niggas just want to sell crack. Like, they don't.
They just want to party at the college parties. They don't want to go to school.
Some niggas just enjoy doing what they enjoy doing. It doesn't mean that it's right.
At the bare minimums, okay? Let them do what they do.
Yo, I had a question pop up to me, and they was like, do you think women would strip if they weren't getting paid? I said, nigga, do you think I would go to work if I wasn't getting paid? That is the same thing.
Would you sell crack if nobody was buying it?
Was buying?
All right, I'm off the crack. I'm off that one. I'm gonna start pissing people off. So I'm just gonna leave the crack. I'm gonna leave the
No. That's for real though. We don't do things.
Like would you stand on the street corner if nobody was buying it? No.
No. Like, come on now. Like, women are gonna do whatever makes them happy, and men should do whatever makes them happy. It doesn't matter what it is. Your success is not determined by what the next person thinks successful is. Your success is determined on what you think it is. And you shouldn't live life up to other people's standards. You should just live life and have fun with it. If you want to work this pussy, if you think your pussy is some wet ass pussy, if you want to sell whatever you want to sell, you should do whatever the fuck makes you happy. Because at the end of the day, you can't take it with you.
Exactly.
Like, that's just what it is. And you should teach your kids to do better. If
OnlyFans is your main source of income, do you? Like,
I'm not
saying that's something I would do. However, I don't wrong you for it.
Exactly. Exactly. I'm not gonna judge another person's life, like, on what they like, especially if they're happy. Like, what am I to say about their life? That don't make no sense. Like, for people to say that Megan Thee Stallion and Cardi B are detrimental on society, blah blah blah. That's all bullshit to me. Because at the end of the day, people grow up and they make their own decisions. Like, even if I was 13 and I thought I wanted to be like Trina, I'm still not like Trina today. Because guess what? I grew the fuck up and I figured out what was important to me and what I like to do. And that's what every single other younger person is going to do. So that's just what it is. But I hate how the conversation didn't pop up when NBA Youngboy was talking about toting guns and had whatever he had and 8 kids. It popped up as soon as women started saying, I got wet ass pussy. That just don't like that. Like, that's my problem with it. Is people always want to govern women's bodies, but just like Kamala Harris said, name one law that governs a man's body. Like, yeah, you can't name one, but everyone in society, government, everything wants to govern women's bodies. Like, get the fuck out of here. Like, we're not your property. We're gonna do whatever we want. and that's just what it is.
Yep. Point blank, period. This is what it is.
Yeah. Speaking of Kamala Harris, what do you think about her as a VP?
I think it's a decent choice.
Mm-hmm.
I was following her a little bit more back when she was first running.
Yeah.
And there was a few things that, you know, kind of just, you know, make you do that, like, okay. But essentially, I think the bigger picture here is that we need change.
Yeah.
And we need change immediately. So I'm not saying they are the greatest, but they're a hell of a lot better than what we have going on right now. But I think those two together, I think can be, I think they can be really impactful to our country. So
yeah.
I'm praying to God that we as a collective country can really make some logical decisions come this, you know, the end of the year, because this is crazy.
I don't I would say like the couple of things I did read about her kind of made me like, no, like she's definitely not the one.
Yeah.
I would say I would have loved to have seen Elizabeth Warren there.
Yes.
I don't know if that was overlooked or like what was going on, but I think she's going to be Secretary of Education, so that's okay with me, you know.
Yes. But I'm cool with that too.
I also understand the Kamala. I don't want to mispronounce her name.
Is it Kamala?
Kamala. It's not disrespectful. I'm mispronouncing her name. But
I don't know what her name is.
Kamala, I understand the angle and I understand why he chose her. She appears to be very strong and ready to work, and I understand that. And like I said, that's the only choice right now, and that's what we go with. I would really love to see a Bernie Sanders and Elizabeth Warren ticket, but I also love to see a Black woman being very successful and being a vice president. Because not only would she be the first woman vice president, she would be the first the first woman vice president would be a Black woman. And I think that's super awesome. I think that's very inspirational to the younger Black women coming up and growing.
And to even top off that as well, I think she is going to be one of the first people that did not go to an Ivy League school that will be a vice president as well, because she graduated from an HBCU, which is even another important milestone there in itself. Like, she's breaking all the barriers. Yeah,
she is.
That's great. It's a
I think it's awesome. I really think it's awesome, and I definitely understand the angle, and I definitely understand why she was chosen. Like I said, like I don't agree with all the shit Biden says, but I was gonna vote for him anyway. So it's not like I can be I'm not gonna vote for him now because he chose Kamala Harris. Like, no, like that's just it is what it is. Like that's the ticket, and that's what we gotta choose. Like that's what every American should choose. Like, especially watching Trump's latest interview, and not to get super political, but when he was talking about the deaths, and he was like, well, that's going to happen. And it's like, that shouldn't be what you say. Like, you should just remain positive, apologetic, and saying what you're going to do to go forward. Like, he's just very illiterate and very fucking stupid. And how could we let someone run the fucking world's highest? I mean, I would like to say that the United States is number one. I mean, after all this shit, we don't know, but the world's highest power, how do we let someone so illiterate and so uneducated run it? Like, that's just, it's literally, hold on, I can't even think of the word I'm thinking. But it's literally so fucking crazy to me. it's like, yo, I
Yeah.
can't believe it.
Yeah, exactly. It's literally like it's asinine. Like this
Yeah.
whole ordeal just with him in general is just like it's a big what the
How?
fuck moment.
It's like, how do we even let it get this far? Like, but yeah. So I think we should definitely vote correctly. And it doesn't matter any vendettas you have against them. That's what's best, and that's how you should vote.
Yeah.
Oh, on the flip side, I decided to purchase, going back to my Kardashian cape, I decided to purchase some Kylie skin. And I will say that that shit works. And I am not, yo, I don't know, I have makeup on, but like, check out the glow. Yo,
Wait, hold on. Let me see.
check out the glow. My lace front ain't down right, so I'm gonna have my lace front, but check out the glow. Yo,
Oh, bitch, yeah.
I will,
You got a nice little sheen
yo,
going.
I will tell you, I was very like, I know this is gonna be some average shit, but I just want to try it. And it fucking works. Like my skin is like becoming one shade. Um, it's not super organic. Like I feel a little bit of burn when I put the toner on, which I like because I like to know that whatever it is working. Um, but yo, that shit is. So I ordered the travel size before ordering the big one. But I think I am going to order the big one because I do enjoy using it, and it is super gentle. It has no fragrance, and it just feels like after I use it, like I'm gonna do a pod with no makeup on. I'm gonna do the next pod with no makeup on just to show you, like it is that, it is that, it really is.
Well,
So
I might as well go on ahead and jump on the bandwagon and get me some. Because if you look right over here, see this discoloration from some sort of pimple that I had?
yeah.
I don't even know. I don't know what the fuck that was. But all I know is it left a major scar on my face now. And it looks like I got punched in the cheek.
Well,
So,
yeah, her vitamin C serum, I think that's what like burns my face a little bit because I put the toner on and then I put the vitamin C serum, and I think it burns my face because it's really getting like that any type of dirt that may be in my face, it gets that shit out. And then I put the moisturizer on. I will say at first I was a little skeptical about the moisturizer because my face still felt a little dry afterwards, and I was
okay.
like, maybe, but then I started using more and it worked out fine. So I said I only brought the travel size, so I wasn't trying to use a lot. But I would
Yeah.
say when I used more, it worked out fine. So
Okay.
I just have to use a little bit more. And I like don't fully blend it into my skin. So I like put it in and I just let it sit and then it goes wherever. Because I don't wear makeup every day anyway, so it doesn't matter.
Right.
But
Well,
yeah.
I'm intrigued. I might have to go on there and get me a couple of bottles.
Yeah, try it. Just
I
try
need
it. Like
something.
I was surprised. Like I went into it thinking, so this was my goal. I was gonna try Kylie Skin for like a month, and then I was gonna switch to Fenty Beauty for a month, just to compare the two, just from because the two of my favorite celebrities. So I just wanted to try them out. But
Right.
after I tried Kylie Skin, I'm like, I think this is just my skincare routine. Like I don't know if I will ever switch it up. It just doesn't make sense because this skincare routine works so well for me. So
Yeah.
yeah.
Interesting.
But yeah. What else do we have for our What's the Tea segment? I feel like a lot happened.
A lot has happened, I feel
I mean,
like.
Janae Aiko released her deluxe album, and I will say it was better than the original. I love it
We
so
talked
much.
about that.
Oh, did we?
Mm-hmm.
God damn it. All right, I'm going to say it again. I love it so much.
See, bitch, that's because we ain't pod in so long. We don't even know where the fuck we left off.
We left off. Oh my gosh. Oh, London on the Track came out and said that his baby was before his commitment. So he said, my blessing came before my commitment. indicating that he got someone pregnant before Summer Walker. Why are you making that face? They've been together longer than a fucking year, and maybe it's a year, whatever. Maybe they weren't serious. Maybe they were just talking, and that's why he said that.
So did he not know? I think the real important thing is, did you know? Like, did you know, bro? Like, did you know she was pregnant?
Well, he was denying it for a while. I think that's why, like, even the baby mom said, I told him or something like that. Like, he was denying it. So I think that's what happened. He was just denying it, and then he found out it was his. So
that's muddy water right there.
Yeah. Yeah, it is. All right. I mean,
it ain't water I ain't never been through. So fuck him. Leave his ass.
Leave him.
But no, they're actually like, they're doing really good.
Yeah, they're still together.
Did you see the video of them like dancing together?
Yeah, they're still together.
I'm just mad the Shade Room had the nerve to use the hashtag Black Love. Like, don't do that. Don't nobody want that shit. Nobody wants it. Y'all can keep that. Do not taint the Black Love hashtag with that.
I don't want no baby that's not mine. That may sound really selfish. And I understand, like, when you get older, there's a chance that someone has a kid. Like, there is a chance. Yo, what do you think about the Lil Yachty banging?
Yeah. It was so thick.
Not the banging. Was it?
I kept watching it at least for like 5 minutes straight. No. I just thought that was like that's the funniest video right now. Like on the internet, that's the funniest video.
Thank God the WAP video came out, because I literally just was singing that song all day long. Like, I was like, not the banger. Like, all day long. Like, I could not get it out of my head. Oh my gosh.
It was so thick, and that bitch was bumped. Like, when I say that curl was tight.
Like, why they do that to him?
I didn't even know his hair was that long.
Yo, honestly, I remember going to the Dominicans, right? And out in Hagerstown, I got my blowout, and she did a bump. I was so pissed off. Like, my bang looked like the Lil Yachty's. Like, I was so mad. Like, I did not pay you to give me a blowout and then give me that bang. And you know, Dominicans be chopping off your hair. She chopped my shit off and then gave me that bang. I was so pissed off. I was so mad. Like, yo.
Oh no.
That video gave me like horror vibes.
That gave me early morning church, Sunday school vibes.
Yes. Hot curlers on the stove. Like, you about to get this bang. That's so funny. Okay.
That shit was something real. Like, that bump was tight.
Was tight.
He had to have the straightener just sitting there, just like.
Yes, yo. Oh my gosh.
Oh my
yo.
gosh.
So what do you want to talk about for the what women are actually thinking topic? Because we had a couple.
I don't know. I thought you chose one already.
I didn't choose one. I said I liked all of the topics.
Let me pull out my handy dandy notes here.
Choose one.
I don't know. What do you want to talk about?
I got the drum roll going, so you better choose one.
All right, I'm gonna just run my finger down the line, and wherever it stops, that's the one we're doing. All right. Okay, so The topic I stopped at is, could you be the breadwinner in the relationship?
Okay. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, of course.
What's the problem? Like, I don't really see the okay, I do see the issue. So let me backtrack real quick.
Yeah,
so,
I need a prenup.
I mean, in a nutshell, you know, let's just get to the ending resolution to this. Like, yeah, okay. But no, like, honestly, I feel like I don't see a problem with it.
No.
I do feel like there's that fine line, of course, because you know there's always fine lines to everything. Mm-hmm. Is it like you're the breadwinner, or is it your partner's not trying? You know what I mean? Like, there's that fine line between leeching and being, you know, just something that's a little bit lower, you know, just a lower pay grade than what we're doing. Like, for instance, in our industry, you know, we make, once you climb higher up in the financial industry, you tend to make good money.
Yeah.
I don't personally, it's not a requirement for me that my other half or anybody that I was trying to pursue to match my income. That's just, you know, like, that's not very likely unless they're either in the same industry
my
as
coworker,
me.
like, the fuck, like, I don't expect them
I don't really see it as like like, you have to be on my pay grade for me to talk to you. I don't really see, it's 2020. Like, pay still sucks in the US. Like, minimum wage is bullshit. Pay grades suck. You get a 4-year degree to make the bare fucking minimum at your entry-level job. Like, it sucks. Like, so I feel like to even have that kind of requirement or standard is just a little far-fetched. Maybe when I'm 30-ish, 40-ish, and, you know, God forbid, but if I'm single at that time, then I might be like, okay, well, I would like somebody that I have a little bit more things in common with. So, you know, maybe somewhat around the same pay scale would be fine.
Yeah.
But again, I'm still like, your money is your money, my money is my money. If we're gonna be a couple, then it's our money, you know, but you don't have to be a brain surgeon, like, you know what I mean? Like,
I
a plastic surgeon or a scientist, like, it's not that serious.
Yeah. I feel like as long as that relationship is 50-50 and I can depend on you when I need to, and you can depend on me when you need to, then that works. Like, I don't know, like, I don't really care about the money at the end of the day, because you can have a lot of money and not make me happy. You can have as little money and not make me happy. I don't mind being the breadwinner. Honestly, like, do I want to be packing my kids lunch in the morning? Yes. Do I want to be able to cook dinner every night? Yes. But I also, especially this pandemic has taught me, I enjoy my work life. I enjoy being in the office. Like, I don't want to be home all day long. And I have a very short attention span, so I know I wouldn't be able to be with the kids all day long just because I don't have a lot of patience. So I feel like by having a male that may want to work part-time and then take care of the kids, or may not have as strenuous as a job, I think that would be more beneficial in my life right now than to have someone who works as hard as me, because then when do we have time for each other, or when do we have time to build a family? Like, it just doesn't, it just, like I said, work-life balance. And it's been hard for me to...
That's a great perspective to look at. That happens. Like, there's 2 successful people in a relationship, and it's like, it's more of just like, you know, somebody just sharing a home with you. Like, y'all just pay rent. Like, it's not really it's not a relationship. It's not a family. It's not you know, there's no connection there, because they don't really even have the time to build or sustain their relationship or connection that they have with one another. So that's a great perspective that you brought up.
Yeah, I would say, like, for any woman, like, honestly, before you get in a relationship, you gotta know yourself. And you gotta know what you expect. And you gotta find that person that matches that. And so if you want to be a stay-at-home mom, if you feel it's like, if you have that motherly instinct, or if you want to, like, cook every day, like, if you enjoy cooking, if you enjoy cleaning and all that stuff, you have to find someone who wants to give you that, and someone who is comfortable with allowing you to do that, and then them being a breadwinner or whatever it is. But vice versa, like, as women, if we want to be the head honcho, we have to find someone that's okay with taking the back seat, and someone that's okay with allowing us to be that. And that's just what it comes down to. Like, I mean, people's emotions change and people change as people, but you have to be willing to find someone who compliments you, not someone who you can just merge with and it's okay. Like, you have to compliment each other in those aspects, and make sure that you're willing to make that next person happy. So, like, if you understand that I enjoy going to the office every week, then you may need to take care of some house duties. Then that's just who I want to match with. I don't want to match with someone who I'm arguing who's going to take the kids to soccer practice. Like, I don't want that. Like, I want it to be, we understand what works, and we don't have to fight about it. But I'm okay with being the breadwinner. Like, that doesn't bother me at all. I feel like what's mine's yours, what's yours is mine. But I will have you sign a prenup. I'd be damned if I take care of it.
Yeah.
But
what's mine is yours, and what's yours is mine. But when we part ways, what's mine is what's mine, and what is yours is gonna be yours.
Yeah, like, I mean, like, I wouldn't
just, like, you know.
Yeah, and if it was vice versa, I would totally understand. Like, if my man was making a lot of money and he was like, "This doesn't work out. I don't want you to take all my money." Like, that's totally understandable. Like, me as a woman, I wouldn't want to be taken care of. I wouldn't want to be taken care of by a man who doesn't love me or doesn't want to be with me. That just doesn't make sense to me. I want to cut all ties. Just cut them all off. But yeah, I'm okay with being a breadwinner. It is what it is.
Yeah, I think it's just time to get out of that that 50s mindset where, like, women have to stay at home and bear children and cook and clean and not have a job at all. Like, that's we're long gone from those times right now. Like, that is no. We have women in STEM. We have women in space. We have just the most craziest things that men back then would just look at and just be completely just astonished at, because never in their life would they ever think a woman could do any of those things. Like, nigga, we're living that shit. Like, that shit is real. That is the times we're in. So whatever you think is the norm or what you think is the standard of living, that is, we're past that. Like, we're on to something completely. This world is different now. Yeah. And you just have to be able to understand that. Like,
we're doing what makes us happy, and if you don't like it, then fuck you. Like, that's just what it is.
Right.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Like, there's women out here that are real live hustlers, like, really out here getting money. And you can't respect that, then I can't fuck with you.
Yeah, that's just what it is. Yeah. But, okay, I think that wraps up the pod for today.
Okay.
Hope you guys enjoyed.
Episode 11 in the book.
Yeah. Hope you guys enjoyed our What's the Tea segment and our What Women Are Actually Thinking segment. Make sure you guys get our merch on Teespring. The link is in our bios. The link is in the podcast bios. Yeah. Check them out. Oh, that doesn't work. My lights are too bright. But anyway, make sure you grab the merch. We do have to announce our winner of our giveaway. Do you want to do that, Rainn?
You could go ahead and do it since I brought us in.
Oh, okay.
So, drum roll.
Our winner of our giveaway is Shay Craig. We're so excited. I'm really excited to give this to her because this is someone who has supported our podcast from day one.
Absolutely.
And
we love you,
I'm so excited to give you some free merch. So definitely that will be coming your way. I'll coordinate with you. Add for your number, social media, whatever. But we'll make sure we coordinate with you and give you our merch, whatever one you want. And I'm super excited about that. What else? What else do we have going on? We also have our other podcast. We have The Real Deal Cody with Cody Radio. We have the All In Politics. Of course, we have our All In Network. And then we also have our All In, I don't get this wrong, but it's like a gaming one podcast coming out. So that would be really interesting. I wonder what kind of games he's going to play. I'm not good at Call of Duty or any of that other shit, but I like to see whatever. I have been watching people stream their games online. I don't know why, but I think Sean has me into it. But yeah, so I'd be really interested to see like what that brings.
That's really interesting.
Yeah, it's like different. Like we have such a wide range of podcasts throughout the network, and it's totally like whatever you like. I feel like we have that. Like you like sports, gaming. I think Cody does like a lot of interviews with people from the 717, and he brings a different perspective, a male perspective, and then we have us like females. All in with Rainn and Bliss, we have our female perspective on like media and topics like that. And so like I think we have the politics. We cover a lot of things. So make sure you tune into the All In Network and kind of just find whatever you like and view and watch it. Yeah, so I think that's awesome. And then what else? Am I missing anything? Do we have anything else?
We're gonna kind of change up our show schedule a little bit. Just for the time being, we're gonna do one pod a week. I don't believe that's gonna be a permanent thing. However, but just to try to get back into the swing of everything, we are going to not overwhelm ourselves, not try to put a lot on our plate, and just honestly just expect a whole lot from one another because we both work full-time jobs. We both have families and, you know, just significant others and just a lot of other things going on other than the pod. So we are just going to refrain from the twice a week just for now, until we can get back into the swing of things. But nevertheless, you guys will have a show. So.
Yes. And once again, her name is Rainn and my name is Bliss. You have been all in and now we're all out.
Bye.